There is a WWE documentary series that's on Netflix right now, and it does like a lot of deep dives into the industry and the ins and outs of everything that you need to know, and it's really interesting. There's a total of 2 seasons out right now, and each season is made up of 5 episodes. And within these episodes, they dive deep into a bunch of different superstars within the WWE. But I do believe that there's an overall plot and just main focus of each season that they dive deep into, and it's really brilliant. They talk about really cool backstories where once somebody was a nobody to now somebody is basically the face of the company and how that journey was. It's really interesting. They even touch on somebody like CM Punk, who was a huge hit back in the day and then retired, and they covered his debut coming back to WWE and how big of a moment that was. They showed all the behind the scenes of how that happened. It's astonishing. In the second season, they cover a bunch of different wrestlers, but I do believe the main focus is Seth Rollins and how they did the storyline of when he injured his knee and came back, and it just turns out it was all a facade. They go throughout the entire behind the scenes of explaining the storyline and what went into it and how it happened and how crazy it was of a pop, is what they call it when the crowd goes crazy. It's insane how this worked out. But they didn't just focus on the superstars, they also focused on the new upcoming superstars like Pentagon. And you got to see his story, why he does what he does, and why he's unique to the franchise. And it's really awesome. Also, Rhea Ripley's in it a lot. I know I already showed a picture of her, but she's in it quite a bit. As someone who's a huge fan of behind the scenes, I loved this because there's a lot of moments like this where everyone's just kind of talking, having a good time, where they're basically talking over the upcoming match. Because if you don't know, wrestling is staged, but they do actually fight. All of the fights are real. They just know what the outcome is going to be. So they're kind of planning that situation, but they're also having fun while doing it. The overall showrunner for WWE is Triple H, and he basically narrates and does a lot of explaining in this documentary series to kind of paint the whole picture and how everything works. And it really does help the audience understand the ins and outs of this industry. If you're a fan of wrestling, if you're a fan of behind the scenes, if you're a fan of documentaries, and even if you're not a fan of any of that, I honestly think you'll enjoy this. It is such a fun watch, and the way that they orchestrate the entire series is really well done, and the editing is honestly top tier. They did a lot of planning and time and just nourishing this show. Anyways, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's a really fun documentary series. And as always, stay true to yourself, and I'll catch you guys later.